to Money Mentors Monday. When it comes to your money, it's important to have a right strategy and a strategy that balances risks versus reward. So that's exactly what we're discussing today with Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart. The father-daughter team are with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. And they are also popular radio show hosts, and they're here with us every Monday. Welcome back to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Oh, well, great. We love having you. So let's start off. When people are thinking about their finances, there are so many questions. So let's start off talking about asset allocation. Can you explain exactly what that is?
Sure. Asset allocation is actually the type of stocks or bonds and those type of assets you're holding in your portfolio. So most people believe that they're really diversified by having stocks and bonds, because when stocks go up, bonds are supposed to go down. When bonds go up, stocks are supposed to go down. However, sometimes 2000, 2008, they all go down. So that's why being diversified for us means adding other types of assets to that. Real estate, private equity, hedge funds, commodities, foreign currency. And then we add guaranteed assets like annuities, again, CDs, T-bills, money markets, and those that can't go down when the market goes negative.
Yeah, so I have to imagine that this is not a one-size-fits-all.
Right.
So, and that's with many things, but especially with this. So when you're planning, what is the key to planning something different to meet everyone's needs?
So when we meet with a client, we first talk about them. You know, what are their dreams, goals, and desires? Because we find that if you say, I'm ready to retire, but you don't know what you want to do, you know, after a little bit, maybe a month or so, it's going to set in and we see depression. So we actually talk about, you know, those first things, make sure that we have that open communication. And it's funny because we actually have clients who are twins, and they married twin sisters, oddly enough.
Wow.
And so they got to talking at a family event and ended up saying, you know, this is what's going on with my plan, and the other one said, this is what's happening with mine. And he said, well, why don't I have that? We're twins, shouldn't we have the same? So we called us up and we talked through it, but of course, everybody's plan is so different.
Yeah.
Very individualized.
Yeah, and I think that's super important. So, okay, when someone is looking at retirement, how does someone's portfolio differ if they're in their 50s and they're getting close to that retirement time, as opposed to someone who might be in their 30s?
Well, being in your 30s, you're going to be investing over a longer period of time frame, but much more time ahead of you. So when the market makes a negative, that's okay because you're buying cheaper, and so we get what we call dollar cost averaging. It's actually leveling out your portfolio. When you're in that red zone, you know, 5, 7, 10 years away, the last thing you want to do is lose that portfolio and have to stay and work longer. So once again, we want to look at from the standpoint of your portfolio, is it getting you where you want to go? Are you paying the least amount of fees? Are you well diversified? And can you take advantage when the market goes negative? There's actually strategies we can put in place that you participate in the ups of the market and don't participate in any of the negatives.
What's that difference too? When you're in your 30s, you're thinking about accumulating, putting money away. Now when you get to retirement, it's all about income and taking that, you know, the accumulations versus the distribution phase. And so we kind of change that mindset and talk about it a little bit too, but, you know, like Dad said, we want to make sure that the risk, you know, and reward changes too a little bit with your plan.
Yeah, so we know that the market has been fantastic for quite some time. So for investors, what does that mean? Should they be concerned that a possible correction will be made?
Well, we talk about, we know that the stock market is going to go up and it's going to go down. We just don't know when, right? So we just take a proactive approach to say, when it does correct, this is what we like to do. We talk about that investing philosophy right away with our clients, you know, in that first meeting.
So they know what to expect when the market goes negative. They know how we're going to get them through retirement, not just the goal line of, hey, we're retired, but getting through retirement and never run out of money. And we can actually take advantage when the market goes negative. We actually buy more in the market. Think about that. In 2000 and 2008, if you had assets that you could have bought more into it, wouldn't that have been a nice scenario for your portfolio? It would really change the direction you're going to be at today.
Okay, so if allocated correctly, then someone doesn't necessarily need to live and die by the market.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's the worst you can do. Market timing is the worst thing you can do in your portfolio. But again, if you have a diversified portfolio that gets you through retirement, that means you're going to have all the income you need to do the things you want to. And more importantly, you're going to be guaranteed the income you need to pay your every ordinary day bills. Electric, food, any type of housing, gas. Those are all guaranteed. And then we invest other monies to do the lifestyle things you want to do.
The Disney trips, you know.
And that's what everyone wants. They want to be taken care of, but they also want to enjoy their retirement,
right,
because that's what you've been working for all of those years.
That's what we do, is try to help put that together, you know, to create your own stress-free retirement.
Yeah.
And it's got to be flexible. We've had many people go through and say, hey, we're going to go on these travels, this is what we're going to do. And all of a sudden, family dynamics change. And they actually started a business, a maple syrup business with their grandkids, and they're loving that instead of doing the travel piece. So it's really got to be flexible, because there's actually 3 stages of retirement: the go-go years, the slow-go years, and what we call the no-go years, or the wealth care. And that's your portfolio's got to react to each one of those when they're your situation.
Yeah, so, okay, we've got to talk a little bit about specifically Mattson Financial, because you have a holistic approach. Explain exactly what that means.
So we're talking about taking into consideration not only the investments in the income, which majority of the people think about first, but also taxation, Social Security, and the risk management piece. That's all of the insurances, home and auto, and then also the estate planning. And then what one am I missing, Dan?
The investments and the income.
The income.
Last.
See, look at you work as a team so well.
And we look at that last because they all have to work together. Most advisors aren't trained on how to actually do distributions.
Right.
They're trained on taking money in and doing well for their clients. If they don't take that consideration of taxes and fees and, you know, protecting those assets from creditors and predators, they've really not set up a complete plan that's going to get you through retirement.
Yeah, great information, a lot for people to think about and to take advantage. So we love having you on. And okay, if you're at home and you have questions about your asset allocation, Mattson Financial has a special offer for you today. The special is on your screen and is available only to the first 5 qualified callers. They're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan. This will allow them to sit down with you personally and analyze where you are right now, and also discuss the best steps to really get you ready for a successful retirement. The number to call is 616-514-3831. Again, this offer is good only to the first 5 callers. So people want to jump on that. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thanks, Jordan.
Always fun being here.
Oh, thank you. All right, don't go away. We've got more 8 West after this short break.